We are covering a critical PMP exam strategy for situational questions, specifically those that ask what a project manager should do first or next. These questions are not just about finding a correct action, but about identifying the most appropriate initial step according to the Project Management Institute's standards. A common trap is to select an answer that involves immediate action. While decisive, jumping to a solution without proper analysis is almost always the wrong choice on this exam. The PMI wants to see a methodical, proactive project manager, not a reactive firefighter. Let's use an exam-style example. A major stakeholder emails you with an urgent and significant change request, bypassing the formal change control process. The question asks, what should the project manager do first? One option might be to immediately implement the change to satisfy the stakeholder. This is wrong because it violates the established process. Another option could be to submit the request to the change control board. This is a valid step, but it is not the first one. The correct first action is to assess the impact of the requested change on the project's scope, schedule, budget, and quality. Before you can properly submit a change for approval, you must understand its consequences. This reflects the core PMI mindset: be proactive, ethical, and stakeholder-focused. Being stakeholder-focused doesn't mean you do whatever they ask. It means you manage their requests through the proper agreed-upon channels. The exam will present tempting answer choices that sound decisive, like update the project plan or escalate to the sponsor. These are common traps. Escalating might be necessary later, but it is rarely the first move. The initial step is almost always to understand the situation fully. You must analyze before you act. This leads to a powerful mental shortcut for the exam: assess before action. When you see a question asking what to do first or next, scan the answers for a choice related to reviewing, investigating, analyzing, or assessing the situation. This is often the correct answer because PMI prioritizes structured thinking over hasty reactions. By eliminating the act now options and looking for the assess first option, you can navigate these tricky situational questions much more effectively. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.